now I'm going to call a very special person. He was in my car. And he actually, when he started, he's very, very young. When he started, he was counting people's money. Meaning he was in the banking business, okay? He had a dream, and he wanted to do more than just counting money. Now he's counting his own and a lot of it, okay? He actually has been also in this business for about 3 years and has a big group all over. I see him travel to Texas, I see him travel to Hawaii, and now we're so very happy to have him here in Las Vegas. And so I want you please to help me welcome Mr. Kyle Solon.
Thank you, Ms. Lloyd de la Cruz. Let's give her a big round of applause. I got some money. Who wants some money?
Yeah.
Everybody wants money. Before we do what I'm going to do, guys, is this one's for the history books. I want to do a quick selfie and just wave at the camera, okay? When I do 1, 2, 3, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3, just wave.
Yay!
All right. Guys, I'm so excited to be here, and give yourself a big round of applause for being here today. Can I have a show of hands of the guests? If we can just start here, because I like to, be intimate. This is more of an intimate crowd today. Also, start over here with this young lady. Can you give us your name and your background, and who invited you here?
My name is Myra Hirama. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I just time out right now, so I'm looking for opportunities like this.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it's a good thing that Ms. Lloyd invited me today.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. Sir?
Hi, Len Connell, Mary Segura invited me.
Okay.
I was in the financial service industry, one of the top producers for 27 years, worked on Wall Street, retired when I was 50. Currently, I run a nonprofit, and we help disabled veterans get their disability financial awards from the government. Yesterday, I got a disabled Vietnam veteran over $500,000.
Wow. Young lady over here.
Yes, my name is Zani de Los Angeles, and I'm a life agent for 2 years now.
Wonderful. Who invited you, Miss Anne?
Jericho.
Jericho. Thank you. Who else do we have here? We have this beautiful lady up here.
Thank you. This is Nora Alhamwi.
Okay.
I'm coming today with Wida. She invites me to come
Wonderful.
here today.
Thank you. And anybody else here? Oh, we got 2 more.
So I'm Frank Marchena, and this is my dad too.
Okay.
And we were both in Norma, and we just want to learn about this new company.
Wonderful. You guys live here?
Yeah.
All right, give yourself a big round of applause for being here. Guys, one of the things that's powerful about our company is you heard Miss Lloyd's story. She went from Uber driver to now overriding income, okay? And if her story is not a testimony to what our company is all about, you're in for a real treat. My name is Kyle Solon. I'm an executive vice president here with the company, and I'm really excited to be here in front of you all because in the last 30, 60 days, some of you guys can attest, I was in Texas, and I was in Hawaii, and I was in Vegas, and I was traveling all over the place because right now, our motto, our tagline in Exertus Financial Partners 2020 starts now, okay? Raise your hands if you ever wanted more in life. More time freedom, more financial freedom. Keep them up, right? That's a majority of the room, ladies and gentlemen. I came from a background where I used to push carts for a living at the grocery store. It was 100-degree weather out there, pushing carts, knocking on doors, was in real estate, counting other people's money. But what I seen here in Exertus Financial Partners is an opportunity not only for me to count my own money, but help an unlimited amount of people count their own. If you're excited, say you're excited about that. You excited about that?
Yeah.
Here's an opportunity, an even playing field where an Uber driver, a gentleman that used to push carts for a living and knock on doors, and a lot of your stories out here have inspired me because we're really about the mission of Exertus Financial Partners. You see, EFP in short stands for educating people. Educating on what? Financial solutions, financial concepts. In turn, we partner up with them to help them achieve a lifestyle or time and money in the same sentence. Let's see if you and I can agree before we get started here. We know two types of people. One that makes a lot of money, lawyer, doctor, executive, but a lot of times when they make a lot of money, what happens on this side? They suffer in what we call what? The T word. Someone say it. Time. A lot of money, no time. Or you're the other type of person. You've probably seen that person in the mirror this morning. Okay? Probably yourself. A lot of what? Time, but no what?
Money.
Isn't the saying no money, no honey? Right? I'm kidding. This, ladies and gentlemen, is where you have time and money in the same sentence. That's why I'm so excited about this opportunity. Here, we sit here before 20, 30 people, but we have thousands of people representing in the Exertus Financial Partners because this opportunity is not local or countywide, it's all over the country. That's what's exciting about this company, how someone like myself, who was broke, busted, disgusted, as Mr. Marlon McKinney used to say, how he can go from the outhouse to the penthouse with our system, okay? Are you guys excited to learn about Exertus Financial Partners? Say yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, okay? You see, our company, Exertus, let me switch sides here. We're based on partnership. We don't look at you as an agent or an insurance person or a number or an employee like most people or people how they viewed me, because I would have counted myself out a long time ago. Whether you're the newest person in the room or the person that's been around for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, doesn't matter. We value the partnership. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
You're a true partner in our company. We look at you that way. There's no hierarchy. Yes, there's some titles, fancy names, whatever it may be, but I'm your partner and you're my partner, okay? That's what's one of the strongest things about our company. A lot of times people ask, what does Exertus mean? Where does that word derive from, right? Tested, tried, approved, experienced. That's who we are. That's who we encompass. We're a financial marketing organization, ladies and gentlemen, okay? It's true, we have some incredible financial service products and great carriers and companies that we represent, but we're simply just a marketing organization. A marketing organization that can span all over the nation. Privately owned, 50 years of combined experience, founded in 2015, proven track records. With all the leadership, we have about 50 years. Our CEO president alone has 30 years of experience in this style of tech business, building over 10,000+ partners, agents around the nation. And last but not least, can someone help me say these 3 words at the bottom here? Ground floor opportunity. Although we've been in business 4 years going into our 5th year, it's nothing like other companies you might have heard of that's been around for 10 years and 15 years and 20 years. True or true?
Yes.
Guys, I'm trying to get you guys to understand the mindset of us, why we're saying 2020 starts today. Because if you really embrace this opportunity for you right now, you can fly faster than anybody in our company at the top, if that makes any sense. The ground floor opportunity is so real. I just enrolled a new partner from Kansas City, from Florida, and literally within the last 10 days, they put in about 15, 20, 25 partners representing about 15+ states. That's just one partner of mine. Then I got another partner, Maui in Hawaii. Anybody want to go to Hawaii? Raise your hand. I was just in Maui, and really Maui, wowie, right? These people are hungry over there too. I didn't know carrying the message of time freedom and financial freedom, everybody's going to be receptive towards this information. They're exploding their partnership. More partners growing over there. More policies happening over there. Because people don't know the value of what we call living benefits. Everybody say living benefits.
Living benefits.
Living benefits. Or also known as care for life. Or what about how to become your own bank? Or how about instant estate? These are concepts I never was taught. Because I was the guy that was a middle-class guy, lower middle class growing up in the east side of San Jose. I was never taught these concepts. And when somebody took time to say, you know what, Kyle? I know you were a cart pusher and a bank counter and an east side guy, but I see something in you. Like we see in you today for the new people. How you can change your life. You can't change your destiny overnight, but you certainly can change your direction overnight. Raise your hand if you agree with that.
Yes.
Absolutely. Right? That's what's exciting about this company. Let's talk about this. Okay? What we do, we help families create a personalized game plan for them to reach financial independence. Okay? I wonder why this was never taught in elementary or in high school or even college. How to save 10%. How to balance your checkbook. You know, things that we can apply in a real world. Were you guys taught this in college or high school or elementary? Right? Good thing our top earner is PhD. I'm not talking about a doctorate degree. He didn't know any better. It's what we call public high school diploma. $250,000 a year earner, Mr. Tio Ortiz. He said, good thing I didn't get anything, I didn't even pass high school. Good thing I didn't pass high school and college, because what are they going to teach me? This is the real university, ladies and gentlemen. Exertus Financial Partners is the real university. It's safe to say if you want to learn about money, be in the money business, right? $7 trillion in assets. Hundreds of billions in annual premium. I tell people all the time, and I joke with them, what are the insurances they're paying today? Home insurance, car insurance, health insurance. Anybody know about iPhone insurance? Why are they paying iPhone insurance when they can't even protect the most valuable asset, which is what? Themselves. We need to teach people and preach to people that this concept is not in the expense column, it's on the asset column. Like most people think your home is an asset, wrong. Asset is something that puts money in your bank account, right? Last time I checked, when people get a home, they're hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in debt, if something were to happen. Okay? Let's start developing new philosophies when it comes to, financial freedom. Now, let's talk about some of these concepts here. Albert Einstein, pretty smart guy, right? Funny hair, right? More hair than me, right? Smart guy. He said, compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't, they pay it. The problem with all of us, including myself, we've been on the paying side, right? Here in Exertus, let's be on the earning side. Are you guys with me on that? Let's see how we can earn this. Let me share with you, because a lot of people say, oh, compound interest, what does that mean? This is what compound interest means, okay? If you take 1 penny, for all the new guests here, they don't know this example. If I would say option 1 or option 2, okay? And shout it out. Do this to me. 1 or 2. Just put your hands out. I'd say, hey, listen, let me give you a briefcase, $1 million briefcase. You walk out this door, no problem. Money's in your hand, money in the bank. Or option 2, I say, you know what, let me get a penny. Let me get 1 red penny. I don't know if anybody has a red penny, but let me get 1 penny. But here's the deal. I'm going to take that 1 penny, and I'm going to double that 1 penny every day for the next 30 days. So 1 penny here, day 2, 2 pennies, day 3, 4 pennies, 8 pennies. For the new guests, would you take option 1, the briefcase of $1 million, or option 2? Just do this, 1 or 2 for me. She said 2. Who says 1? Anybody say 1? He said 2. Guys, you're all wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Option 2 is where it's at. If you guys can't sleep at night tonight and have some sort of insomnia, imagine doing that exercise. You'll knock out for 1, but you'll discover that it's actually more than $5 million. Everybody say, wow.
Wow.
That's the power of compound interest, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And that's what we teach people. Now, wealth secret number 1, harnessing the magic of compound interest, the rule of 72. Most of you might know this, most won't. 72, what it is if you ever want to know how long it would take for your money to double in the bank, in example, $10,000 in the bank, $10 in the bank, 10 million, regardless of what the amount is. If you're getting 1%, open book test, how many years would it take for your money to go from 10,000 to 20,000? Can somebody shout that out?
72 years.
72 years! I know we're all about 10 and 15 years of age in this room. And we got 72 years, right? We got 72 years to wait around? No. Why do we keep putting our money? And I'm not preaching to you, I'm preaching to myself. I came from the banking industry. I've seen what the people were depositing in the accounts and what they were getting. It's not even 1%. It's 1/4 of 1%. In most cases, it's 0. Ladies and gentlemen, what if we shared with you some concepts, solutions, strategies that allowed you to have what we call MP and MP, market protection and market protection, that allowed you to get 6% and 12%. 6%, 12%, that's illegal. No, you're misinformed. There's products and services out here that are safe and secure that allow you to get 6% and 12% on your monies. It allows you to become your own bank if you structure it properly, okay? I'm going to talk to you about this. Oh, back. If you're a farmer, Would you rather pay the taxes on the seed or the big crop or the harvest? The former or the latter?
Seed.
The seed. Why? Because the seed is manageable. But why is it that most working class Americans all over the country, 90+%, I want to say, only know tax deferred strategies like 401k or 403b or IRA or 457? One of those tax deferred strategies, right? For one, it's because the government, they promote this heavily because they're your partner in your retirement account. The bigger your share, the bigger they get. Does that make sense? Why not learn what we call tax preferred or tax advantage or possibly tax me not strategies in which we're promoting, okay? We're not saying 401k is bad. Keep it, maximize it, optimize it, but don't maximize it. Does that make sense? If you're getting 3%, 6%, whatever percent matching, we're teaching nurses and doctors and blue collar, no collar type people. Optimize that account. That's the free money. But you need to have another bucket in case 2008 were to happen, okay? If your goal is to make $1 million, and I don't know about you, I come from the Bay Area, California. $1 million is really not much these days. A piece of dirt could be $1 million. This is how much you have to start saving according to this age diagram right here. Don't tell us your age, but realize we have to start right now, okay? Next, guys, is it's not how much you make, but how much you don't lose. You guys agree with that statement?
Yes.
You can make a lot, but you can lose a lot too. Let me ask all of you a question. First question I ask the client is this: do you have a retirement, Mr. or Mrs. Smith? Yeah, no? Well, let me ask you a question if you do. If 2008 were ever happened again, is your retirement account safe or sorry? Ooh, I learned that in Hawaii. Is your retirement account safe or is it sorry? And most people say, geez, I didn't think about it that way. Sorry. Because it's all tied into the tax deferred strategies. And most people don't know this, okay? Remember in 2002, 7, 8, 9, the market went down. Real estate, stock market went down 30, 40+%. That's what we're talking about. This is just an example of something that's in tax deferred. You start with 1,000, the market in 2001, 2002, and 3 goes down, your money follows accordingly. The market goes up, your money goes up. Fast forward 2017, yeah, your $1,000 made a little money, but you had a little bit of some heart attacks along the way because you played the yo-yo game, right? But what if you had it in our strategy? A company that's been around for 112+ years, a company that's A+ rated, 96 Comdex rated. Look for another insurance company that has a higher Comdex rating than Columbus Life. And we have a lot of great other carriers too, but Columbus Life is our flagship product and partner. Billions of dollars of assets under management. I mean, we're talking about, this is a company that bought Gerber Life for, I think, $500 million or more. Imagine putting your money into something like this where you're $1,000 and 2001, 2, and 3 happens again, negative, negative, negative. What do you lose? Anybody?
Zero, nothing.
Zero. So 0 is your hero because you don't participate in the losses, but you take some gains. I'd rather have possibly not all the gains, but I don't want to participate in the losses, okay? Fast forward 2017, your $1,000 has tripled, ladies and gentlemen, which is incredible. This is the reality that most of us, I know my family, I'm Filipino. I don't know about anybody, any other demographic or nationality, but I have a lot of friends too, and they say they're in this category. We're all good citizens. Why? Because we're all in debt. Okay, we stimulate the economy. Credit card debt, mortgage debt, auto loan debt, student loan debt. Debt, 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 debt. No one taught us this information. I'm going to bring a powerhouse of an individual in front of the room. I'm telling you, you're going to give your firstborn away to him. When he comes up, you're going to give your social security number to him, your blood type to him. His name is Mr. Marley McKinney. This guy's going to rock the house after me. Watch. I guarantee that. Now, when people think about life insurance, it's okay. What do they think about? Shout it out. When people say, hey, life insurance.
Death.
Death.
Expensive.
Expensive. What else?
Can't afford it.
Can't afford it. Which are all valid answers. But when the mentor sat down with me and said, Kyle, listen, let me change your thinking so you can change your life. Life insurance means instant estate, instant wealth. Does that make sense? Question, is it easier to save $250,000 or have a policy worth $250,000? Which one?
Policy.
Oh, come on.
Policy.
Is it easier to save $500,000 or have a policy or program is worth $500,000 in case anything were to happen to you?
Policy.
And you're paying $3, $5, $7, $10 a day. We need to educate the people because we are misinformed, including myself. So I thought life insurance, no, I'm in my 20s, I'm going to live forever, I don't need that, this is just for people, I don't want to motivate people to die, right? But guys, our crusade is we're motivating people to live as long as possible. I'm going to share with you, okay? Instant estate, instant wealth, instant transfer, right? If you don't know, now you know. Raise your hand and keep them up if you or anybody you know, family and friends, have suffered from stroke, cancer, heart attack, disability, disease. Look around the room. 99.9% of the people have raised their hand. It said 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10, I can't remember the statistic, out of Americans, 6 out of 10 Americans all over the United States are going to suffer from some sort of long-term care issue as we get older. Yeah, we're fine now and healthy now. I mean, good example. Keep our president, our CEO in your prayers because he just got admitted to the ER. He's fine, just high blood pressure. I'm just telling you, it can happen to anybody. We're fine today, and tomorrow we don't know what's going on. And don't worry, it just doesn't happen to 40 and 50 and 60 and above. It can happen to 20 and the 30s or younger. Why not have some sort of program or policy that can protect you in case something were to happen? Instead of you liquidating all your assets, you can tap into a program that's going to pay you monthly or possibly lump sum or take care of you in this time of need, okay? It's living benefits, guys. Care for life. Do you have it? Okay? 60%, 40% bankruptcies, foreclosures are health related. 60%, this is incredible. 60% of retirees say they're more scared of actually not dying, but actually outliving their money. That's scary, right? You're saying, you're not scared of being 6 feet under anymore. I'm scared of running out of money. That is a scary statistic. 54% of workers say they have less than $25,000 in the savings. When we talk about our circle of solutions, when we talk about our product, I like to say that the example is, it's a Swiss Army knife. And you know what a Swiss Army knife is, right? It can do a little bit of everything. A Swiss Army knife of financial service products. That's what our Index Universal Life product is. It does a little bit of everything. Market protection, market potential, how to become your own bank, create a supplemental tax-free retirement income if you set it up correctly, living benefits, instant estate, It's a little bit of everything. Does your bank do that? Does your 401k do that? Does putting your money under the mattress do that? Right? Does your safe deposit box do that? It's illegal, by the way. I'm in the bank. You can't do that. But a lot of people still do that. Just want to let you know, okay? That's our product. Here in Exertus Financial Partners, we've partnered up with some of the best of the best of the best. What do I mean? When the market goes down, recession, depression, do you know some of the companies that are still standing and thriving are insurance companies? Raise your hand if you know that. They're the ones that own all the buildings. As a matter of fact, all the banks that you put your money, guess where they're putting their money? They have what we call BOLI, bank-owned life insurance. They're putting the billions into the insurance companies. Why not do that for ourselves? Ladies and gentlemen, when I started to educate myself and read books and get around people smarter than me, I started to understand, wow, if the banks are doing it, why can't Kyle Salon do it? And I'm sharing this with you, okay? Columbus Life, A+, right? Credible company, One America, AIG, Emeritus, right? Lafayette, F&G. Don't worry, I didn't come from a financial service background. Yeah, I came from banking, but counting other people's money, but I didn't know how to spell insurance. So you were saying, wow, there's too much information. Don't get lost in the sauce, as they say, right? Because this information you're going to earn while you learn. We have a system. Everybody say system.
System.
Everybody say system.
System.
System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. how you can be in California and now have thousands of partners all across the country, not because I'm smart, it's because we have a what? System. Ladies and gentlemen, when you join Exertus today, you're joining a system. Let me ask you a question. Starbucks, do they have a system, yes or no?
Yes.
How can they run a multi-billion-dollar operation with teenagers behind it as baristas?
Yeah.
McDonald's, do they have a system, yes or no?
Yes.
How can they run a multi-billion-dollar operation in locations all over the world with teenagers flipping the hamburgers? System, guys. Okay? That's why we will have 100,000 partners, is my vision in this company. If you don't believe me, I tell people, watch me. Because we're doing it already. We're bringing in the leaders. I'm bringing in owners of people. We have so many, you don't know what you don't know right now because you probably see 20, 30 people here. Trust me. I've been in this game way too long. I see it happening before my own eyes. A lot of great people are coming in, and that's why you need to join this crusade. Okay, common reasons why people don't go into business. Fear of failure, inadequate resources, fear of selling, need security of a paycheck or benefits. What if I were to tell you we've answered and covered all these areas? Exertus Financial Partners, you see, in business, we don't need business experience. We welcome it, but we really don't need it. Because we have a system that we can train you, indoctrinate you into our system. No sales experience. You think that we need some hard closers and salespeople. No, they don't work here. The used car salesmen people, they don't work here. This is about sharing information. 100% of the people buy because we only market to the ones that want it. Everybody else, next, right? No degree required. Remember I just told you, our highest earner here, $250,000 a year, PhD. What does PhD stand for in our company? Public High School Diploma. You get that, Mr. Jerkins? Okay? I don't know about Columbus Live, what they require. They probably require all the degrees, more than thermometer, right? We don't require that. Even playing field, guys. You know? No major upfront cost. Don't laugh at this. You know what the average in America today to start a business? Can anybody shout it out? What's the average cost to start a business? $50,000. She probably said it in my presentation before. $50,000. Don't laugh at this, guys. $125,000. Not $125,000. $125 to become a partner today, to have your own back office and track your business all over the country. Okay? You don't have to be the accounts receivable, accounts payable. You don't got to be the CEO. You don't got to be the janitor. You don't have to get office. You know, all this. Let us take care of it. Now you can build your business, and this is one of the most incredible businesses where you put 125, but you can literally not only make that a month or more, but how about thousands of dollars right away? Great example right here. Okay. What we've done, guys, we've combined the best of both worlds. We've combined an agency type of building. Like if you look at me, I'm the type of guy that I want to build partners all over the country. But there are people that say, you know what? I'm fine just making an extra $1,000 for my own pen, or $2,000, or $5,000, what have you. Whatever, obviously, whatever fits your need. So we have the best of both worlds. We also have a program for people transitioning that we can give you a stipend and benefits. That's been going crazy. Between Columbus Life and Emeritus right now, we will dominate 2020 because those two things. We have the hybrid program all in one, okay? Why work with us? Be your own boss. Go back. Be your own boss. Be the CEO owner of your own company. It's been said that most people would rather work for themselves than work for somebody else. Tax advantages. As we near the close of the end of the year, 44 days to the end of the year, what's on people's mind? The big T word. Taxes. If you're W-2 like I was, by joining a home-based business, see your CPA, see your accountant, you can tax right off several things. What's funny to me is a lot of people sit here, they smile, they're excited, but they walk out of this room and they don't join the business. Why? And guess what? They jump in their car, they text somebody on the phone, they're on the house, they flip the switch, they're making stuff. All of which could be what? Tax advantages. Tax write-offs. This is the smartest thing you can do in the last 45 days of the year because now you own your own business. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Success path or also career path. You start as a partner. When you start as a partner, you start at 60%. We'll get into that. Your goal is to become regional director, which is now going to be called national director, come Napa, California. We're getting everybody all over the nation to Napa. Okay. Here at regional director, this is where really the fun begins. 60% contracts when you get started today, 25% overrides, 105% payouts, 10 ways to get paid plus perks. One person told me, he said, man, I know that 60% is better than a lot of other companies because they start me off at 25%, 30%, 35%. But they say, you know what? I get close to 100%. I said, wow, you know what? I congratulate you. But instead of 100%, why not learn how to make 2,000 plus percent? He said, what? 2,000? Yeah, 2,000 plus percent. Because if you join our structure and our system, forget about 100% effort on your own pen. Imagine making 2,000 plus percent off of a little bit of a lot of people. And he said, I never thought of it that way. He's joined the business from Alabama, okay? 10 ways to get paid plus perks. Actually, coming Napa, don't let our chief marketing officer know this, I told you. But how about 21 ways to get paid?
Nice.
Not 10, 21. Another reason to be in wine country, Napa, California, 9, 10, 11, January for our blast off to hear about the compensation that we're about to roll out. Here's an example. If you want me to show you the money, say, show me the money.
Show me the money.
One person said it. Say, show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money. $300, people say, you know what? I can put away $10 a day, 2 cups of coffee, $300 a month, times 12, $3,600. Somebody help me out. 60% of that, what is this?
2160.
$21.60 per policy. Wait a minute. That's just one person. What about husband and wife? What about husband and wife and the whole family? This can add up quickly. Would an extra $2,000 help anybody out every single month? Say yes.
Yes.
Come on. If I see $10, I do this. Right? Everybody wants a little bit of extra. And I always tell people this. I'm gonna save that for the next slide. But this is truly incredible. Here's the difference. You can make this spare time part-time. But forget about these numbers. I'm a realist. What if you fail this by 90%, 10% success ratio? Would it be okay if you join a spare time, part-time business, you have a full-time family, you have full-time other businesses, right? Full-time job. Would it be okay if this business allowed you to pay all your basic necessities, like your water bill, some of your mortgage or all your mortgage, maybe your phone bill, your grocery bill, your gas bill, Mr. Marco, right? Absolutely. It's well worth it because this money keeps coming in. Remember I told you, residual income? You want to find a way to do something one time so you can keep getting paid one day over and over and stop coming in the future, okay? Now, let's talk about the most exciting part that I believe in this business is called leverage. Everybody say leverage.
Leverage.
If you were the greatest nurse, the greatest doctor, the greatest construction worker, the best insurance agent, the best realtor, the best anything, how many humanly possible hours can you work a day? Someone shout it out.
24 hours.
I have yet to meet somebody that will work 24 hours a day. Maybe Marlon McKinney, I don't know. It's like this guy doesn't eat 72 hours at a time. What I'm sharing with you, ladies and gentlemen, is how would you like to get paid not only on 24 hours in a day, but how about 2,400 hours in a day? Imagine having a team of 2,400 people, and all of which they just put in 1 hour. Isn't that 2,400 hours?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sharing I'm being funny when I say this, but I'm telling you that now's the time. 2020 starts right now. And a lot of you here are my friends that have massive networks in Vegas, in Hawaii, and all over the country. Which means the sooner you get it done, the sooner we can have fun, okay? Here's the difference. When you have leverage, and the other slide alluded to, I'd rather have 1% off of the effort of all these people, or 100 people, as opposed to the effort of what? Myself. Why? Because 100% of Kyle's effort is called a what? J-O-B, job. I don't want that, and I'm sure you don't. We want some sort of leverage in our life so we can get paid and have fun, in the process. Now, why become a regional director, or in Napa, they'll now call this national director? How about car allowance bonus? Raise your hand if you can get excited about a car allowance bonus.
Yes.
Okay. $600 every single month we will pay for your car, starting. One disclaimer, your car has to work. Okay? I'm kidding. Car allowance bonus, we have health insurance bonus, we got a mortgage allowance bonus if you hit the top of the plan, $2,500 a month. I mean, we're doing things that most companies are not doing because we value the what? The partnership. Okay? We value the partnership. Also, guys, last but not least, the reason why our owner, our founder, Mr. Eric Antonio, who couldn't be here, again, keep him in your prayers, because I believe in that vibration, that frequency, the energy that you send to the universe heals the people faster. I believe that because he made millions already. He's built teams of 10,000 plus people already. He's seen his owner of his company, as he was the top 10, top 20 person in his company, sold for $500 million that company. And he was never offered any kind of equity ownership. He said this, Kyle, when I start a company and we take it public and go IPO, 50% of this company is going to go back to the field, because these are the people who built this company. How do you like that, guys?
Yes.
Powerful. Whether you sell for $100, $100 million, regardless, there's going to be an opportunity for all of us at regional director, national director, above. Okay. This is the last thing I'll say, guys, and I'll break here, or I'll bring up some people, kind of share, is that, if you're familiar with Uber, if you're familiar with Facebook, if you're familiar with Google, now all these companies are started and founded in the Bay Area where I live. Yeah, it's great to get in these companies now or buy some stock now, but how many of you would agree that buying the stock 20 years ago would be even better? Raise your hand. What do you think that'd be worth?
Billions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the same example I just gave is the same example in Exertus Financial Partners. Because you started today, planted your flag today, and as we build city by city, state by state, you can override what I call the greatest financial transfer in American business history in Exertus Financial Partners. So get with the person that invited you today, get yourself started, get yourself counted. But I want to call on a few ladies. Miss Joanne, come up. Miss Clara, Miss Nora, come up. I think that's it, yeah. Come on up. And what I'm going to do is, let's see. So what I'm going to do, you heard already Miss Lloyd's story. She's our MC for today. So you hear a lot of her today, how she went from, I was the one who called the Uber. And she came pick me up. And she went from joining the company in her first month, I believe made over $10,000, something like that, something crazy. But anyways, that can't happen for everybody, but it can happen. I want to bring these beautiful women up here. I want them to tell maybe a minute or less their background currently, prior to Exertus, or currently in Exertus, and why Exertus. Okay? Starting off with Miss Clara. Go ahead.